Welcome to Thoroughbred action from Gulfstream Park, a 10-race Saturday program, 2 of which are stakes. We're featuring the 2-year-olds today, one for the girls as well as one for the boys. Interesting races to kind of handicap, and so far the weather's been good, but we'll turn it up to Pete Aiello to get the scratches and changes for today's card, as well as the weather conditions.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the center, Muta Rafek gets the first call and fires forward. At the rail, Wicked Moment has speed. Creative Choice is up from between them, and these three move across the course. Double Blessing ducks over to race in fourth, and out wide in Black Limo. Saving ground is Congrats Again, the early trailer Authentic Heart. In the run around the first turn, Creative Choice works to a narrow lead. Wicked Moment is second. Muta Rafek, who won the break, is backed off to race in third. On hold fourth is Double Blessing, a gap of 3 to Black Limo. Out the back early are Authentic Heart and Congrats Again. Separated by 8 lengths in the run past 6 furlongs from home, working way out in the center. Creative Choice is a hard-to-handle leader. Creative Choice still working outside, and he's still 3 in front. Wicked Moment is second, Muta Rafek's third, Double Blessing is fourth. Down at the inside in Black Limo, then Authentic Heart, and the trailer is Congrats Again. They make their way to the far turn. Still a tough-handling customer up front. Creative Choice. Not sure. There might be an equipment issue here. Not entirely sure, but he's way out in the center and appears hard to control. And Creative Choice is, in fact, bolting to the outside. So Double Blessing has now made a clear lead. Double Blessing rounds the turn, widening on a 3-length lead. From the outside, Muta Rafek, then Wicked Moment, Authentic Heart, and Black Limo as they run to the top of the stretch. Double Blessing committed for home on a 6-length lead. Luca Panici and Double Blessing strictly the one to beat after 3 quarters in 1:13 and 4. Double Blessing by many. Muta Rafek, Wicked Moment second and third. Black Limo, Authentic Heart, and Congrats Again are next, but they're all left in the wake of Double Blessing, who's on his way to a conclusive maiden score. It's Double Blessing for Nick of Time Stable and Kathy Ritvo to win the Saturday opener by 4 or 5 lengths. Muta Rafek for second, Congrats Again third. Close fourth, Black Limo or Authentic Heart in 1:44 and 2. And they're off. At the rail, Well Defined comes out firing. Legal Deal is going to make him work early, and away between horses, Grand Cacique is an early third. Away fourth in Gangly, 3 better than I'm a G6, and the early trailer is Summerfest. In the run down the backstretch, Legal Deal tries to clear Well Defined. From the outside, Grand Cacique now third. A gap of 3, that's Gangly, who races by himself in fourth, ahead of I'm a G6, and Summerfest is at the back. They make their way through the opening quarter. It was just 23 seconds flat. Well Defined is now moved to the outside of Legal Deal, and their heads apart. 3 back to Grand Cacique, then Gangly, 2 better than I'm a G6, and Summerfest at the back. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Legal Deal with inside position, but Well Defined with a neck in front. These two begin to sprint past the 3 furlong point, 5 ahead of Grand Cacique. Warming to the task, 3 wide, I'm a G6. Red colors about 6 lengths off the in-battle duo. Gangly's between horses and Summerfest. He's been last a long way throughout with a 1/4 mile left to go. 45 and 3 for the opening half mile. 3 rivals nipping at the heels of the in-battle duo up front. Legal Deal still the leader. Well Defined not by yet. Down the center and coming on is Gangly. Wider out and I'm a G6. 1/8 of a mile to go. Now the leader is still Legal Deal, but he's got work to do. He's put away Well Defined. Gangly and I'm a G6 trying to peg him back, but Legal Deal is clear to the finish, and Legal Deal's a 9-2 winner. Gangly second, I'm a G6 third. Well Defined fades to be fourth in 1:25 flat. And they're off. Excellent beginning for Sister Luann, who's pointed to the early lead. From the outside, Castleborn trying to work over. Down at the rail, Brush with the Law is headstrong while down toward the rail. Also a bit headstrong, Queen Matcha running onto the heels of Brush with the Law, now running onto the heels of Castleborn. Wide on the course and Spread Joy, the early trailer. Wild Card, Kitten tossing her head about as the barn buddy, Sister Luann, makes the fractions. Sister Luann and Edgard Zayas in front by a length, settling into a rhythm now. From Castleborn in second and Spread Joy 3 wide and a joint third. Brush with the Laws in the maroon colors, still a bit hard to handle. In between horses and Queen Matcha, the trailer is Wild Card Kitten. 25-2 for the opening quarter. Down the backstretch they go. It's still Sister Luann the target. She leads 3 parts of length. Castleborn is second. Spread Joy has plotted a wide course to this stage as a joint third, with Brush with the Law at the inside. Queen Matcha was very keen at the start. She's settled better now. She's the gray fifth, about 4 lengths off the lead, and the trailer is Wild Card Kitten through a 50 1/2 mile. 3.5 furlongs left to run as they round the far turn. Sister Luann tries to stretch it down a bit. She leads by a length and a quarter. Castleborn is second, Spread Joy third. Queen Matcha's outside of Brush with the Law. Wild Card Kitten still at the back. Zaya still chilly on Sister Luann, who is the target. To the top of the stretch, 1/4 mile left to go. Sister Luann still is the lead by 2.5. Castleborn second, while hard at work. Spread Joy and Queen Matcha are next, but Sister Luann has kicked it in and is long gone. 1/8 of a mile to go. Sister Luann just running up the score now. Even money on her, and she'll win like a good thing. It's Sister Luann, the daughter of Frosted, pouring it on for a maiden diploma. She was 7 in front at the end. Queen Matcha rallies at the rail for second, closer third. Castleborn or Spread Joy in 1:43 and 4. And they're off. Last in, first out. Joe Benjamin tries to cross and clear ahead of Cole Bros, who's away in second. From between horses, Jahaz in no hurry. Moni is at the inside, and at the rail, Grazer. Farmstrong is 4 wide around the first turn run. The early trailer is Young Flint. And the run around that first turn, Joe Benjamin got over from the high draw to lead by a length. Colbrose is a tugging second. Jaha in the blue colors is a 3 wide third. At the rail, Grazer, 4 wide Farmstrong, 2 path for Moni, and 2.5 to Young Flint. Last of all, behind an opening quarter of 24 and 4. Separated by 6 lengths in the run, 6 furlongs from the finish. It's Joe Benjamin in front to half a length. Colbrose is second, Jaha is third. Moni is in and amongst rivals, and Farmstrong plots a wide course. Grazer is at the rail. The trailer is Young Flint. They have less than 5 furlongs to run. Joe Benjamin by a neck. Colbrose second, Jaha third. At the rail, that's Moni fourth. Fifth, while 3 wide, is Farmstrong, then Grazer and Young Flint. 49 seconds for the opening half mile as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Joe Benjamin tackled now by Cole Bros. A length and a half back to Jaha, third, fourth at the rail, Moni. Young Flint catching the eye while patiently handled. Camacho angles him for racing room. Pink colors starting to close ground, 2.5 lengths off the leader as they run to the top of the stretch. 3/4, 1:13 and 3. They turn for home. Jaha on the outside challenging Cole Bros for the lead. Joe Benjamin is next, followed by Moni and Young Flint, and they turn for home. Jaha set down driving, trying to collar Colbrose. 1/8 of a mile to go. Colbrose very game, trying to turn back the bid from Jaha, who's trying to get on terms again. Final 16th of a mile. Jaha now gets the better end of the deal, and he takes the lead. Jaha 7-2 and home a winner. Colbrose second. Farmstrong's up third, then Moni and Joe Benjamin in 1:45 and 3. And they're off. Good start out wide for Back At Ya, who heads off for the early advantage and opens by half a length at the rail. Minister Quinn sent through in between horses on Jet Air. These three across the course, they're going quickly. They've opened 5 on Soulful Song together with My Man Vito. Palamonium's on the far outside and David's Cupid is next. Second last is Reggio and Lozano is last of all as they spin around the far turn. Minister Quinn now clears to lead by 2. Back At Ya second. Third is on Jet Air. My Man Vito asked to quicken by Prado. White blinkers while racing fourth. Palamonium is next, trying to wind it up while wide on the course is Lozano. Less than 5/16 to run. On the outside, Back At Ya, bidding up boldly now to take the lead. It's Back At Ya to the top of the stretch, widening on a 2-length lead. Minister Quinn second. From third and My Man Vito, his bid is stalled. If you back At Ya, you're feeling pretty good. 1/8 of a mile to go and Back At Ya clear and still well clear out here. Minister Quinn is second. There's nobody else involved. At 6-5, put a ring around. Back At Ya. Back At Ya goes back to the main track to break the maiden by 5 in the end. Minister Quinn was second. This is a good battle for third. Too close to call for third. The photos between Reggio, My Man Vito, and Soulful Song in 106 flat. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. They're in the gate. Racing and the Brethren Juvenile Filly Stakes. Excellent beginning for race favorite Lemieux. She's headed off for the early advantage. Britt moving over from the high draw. She's up to challenge from second. They fan across the course after that with Yes I'm Spiteful holding rail position. Fish Mooney is 3 wide and Runaway Breeze is between them. The 2 at the back are the long shots, straight to go ahead of Science Friction. Around the first turn they go. Edwin Gonzalez settles Lemieux in. She's on top by 2.5. Britt second. Yes, I'm Spiteful third. Runaway Breeze fourth. 3 wide fifth and Fish Mooney back to 6th and straight to go. Last of the 7 is Science Friction. Opening quarter was 24 seconds flat. Lemieux tries to catch a mid-race breather. Her lead is down to a neck as Zayas won't fall for that and sends Britt up alongside. A gap of 2.5 to the trio of Runaway Breeze, Fish Mooney, and Yes I'm Spiteful. 2.5 more to straight to go and not keeping up Science Friction. There's half a mile to run, and the Brethren Juvenile Fillies through a 48-1 picked up half mile as they swing to the far turn. Lemieux has the lead. Britt is their second, 3 wide. Red Cap, Fish Mooney now third. Back to fourth, Runaway Breeze at the rail. Yes, I'm Spiteful, but Gonzalez called on Lemieux for another gear, and he got one, and she widens again, now to lead by 3. That's all for Britt. She did everything she could, but couldn't match strides with the leader. Fish Mooney is on to take second with a 1/4 mile to go. 3/4, 13 flat. DJ Stables, Lemieux, the one to get. Lemieux has to finish it up here by Edwin Gonzalez. She's responding to all challenges and still well clear. Fish Mooney is second. Britt is third, but at even money, it's all about Lemieux. Lemieux wins and wins with something in the tank. She's 5 in front at the end. Second is Fish Mooney. Third, Britt then Runaway Breeze, and Yes, I'm Spiteful. they're up. Bobble at the break for Short Circuit. At the rail, Madeira Wine reaching out for the early lead. Crossing over from the high draw is Isidore Belita to race from second. Cultured in the lime colors, a bit headstrong, while third. Looking Like a Queen is next, followed inside by Midnight Bella. The two at the back, Fate of Ophelia and Short Circuit. They make their way around the first turn, and Chantel Sutherland and Madeira Wine show the way. They lead by a length and a quarter. Cultured is second. In the blue colors, Isidore Belita races third. At the rail, Midnight Bella is in fourth for Bridge Mahan, with outside running Looking Like a Queen on her outside. Still at the back are Short Circuit and Fate of Ophelia as they make their way 5 furlongs from home. Opening quarter mile was 25-1. Madeira Wine still has the lead. Cultured is still racing from second. A gap of 3 now. Third running is Isidore Belita. At the rail, Midnight Bella tries to secure that spot. 3 wide, Looking Like a Queen, then Short Circuit and Fate of Ophelia. They make their way half a mile from the finish now. 50 seconds for the opening half-mile speed. With the advantage, it's Madeira Wine to the turn on top. Cultured is second. Isidore Belita together with Midnight Bella. They're racing third and fourth. From the outside, Looking Like a Queen's going to need to do better than that ahead of Short Circuit and Fate of Ophelia as they run to the top of the stretch. Cultured now shoves a neck on top. 3 wide. Isidore Belita toward the rail. Madeira Wine, then Midnight Bella. Fate of Ophelia, Looking Like a Queen, and Short Circuit. All in with a chance here as they straighten for the drive. 3/4, 15 flat. Cultured's a neck in front. Isidore Belita still trying on the outside. No place to go for Short Circuit. Midnight Bella is next. Fate of Ophelia on the far outside. Final 16th of a mile. Fate of Ophelia starts to gain good ground, and here she comes. Fate of Ophelia is in time. Fate of Ophelia ran down her stablemate Cultured. Safi Joseph Jr. 1-2 in 1:46 and 3. Racing in the Ocala Stud Farm Juvenile Sprint. Not an especially quick beginning for Make It Big. In fact, he was last to get out of there. He's 4 lengths behind the early leader, Spuntacular, challenged inside by Jess Leo. Finding his feet toward the rail, Make It Big joins the back markers as he moves up to take a joint third. And tugging hard at the back is the Green Crusader, 4 wide Lightning Larry, and then the 2-path, it's Clapton. Separated by 4 lengths in the run past the 5/8. Jess Leo and Edwin Gonzalez lead 3 parts of a length. Prado has strong hold of Spuntacular, racing from second. Make It Big is at the rail. He's improved to take third. Clapton is together with Lightning Larry, and 2 back to the Green Crusader. 23 seconds for a very reasonable opening quarter speed as they have 3 furlongs yet to go. It's Jess Leo in front by an X. Spuntacular is there second. Lightning Larry moving up on the outside, third for Mirage at the rail and Make It Big. Clapton called on, not responding. The Green Crusader is last as they round the far turn. Prado just took a confident look over his shoulder on Spuntacular. He feels like he's got Jess Leo's measure and is worried about Lightning Larry, who's on the attack now. Make It Big's going to wheel widest of all for the drive through a 46 1/2 mile. Lightning Larry set down driving by Romero Mirage. Down the center, Clapton's back running again, and from between horses, Make It Big. Make It Big now kicks in when he needs to, and he's on to take over. The Ocala Stud Farm Juvenile Sprint goes to Make It Big. He wins by 2 in the end over Lightning Larry in second. Clapton is third, then Spuntacular, 125 flat. And they're off. She's second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A 1/4 of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. And they're off. Good start out wide for Just Plunge and Man on the Moon. They're the first two to break, driving through between horses. Ocean Ride, he wants the lead. Montana Man would like to save the rail position, and Majority Rules is into the top flight as they charge into the first turn. Ocean Ride comes away with the early advantage. He leads by a length and a quarter. Majority Rules is second. Montana Man is third. Just Plunge on hold while fourth. Back to the rail in the north remembers, then Man on the Moon, and the early trailer Buonissimo. In the charge to the backstretch, the opening quarter complete in 24-1. Ocean Ride taking pace pressure from Majority Rules. Under a strong hold, Bridge Mahan tries to slow down Just Plunge, who's keyed up while racing in third. Meanwhile, a loose rein is the ride for Montana Man, fourth at the rail, followed by the North Remembers, who lacks racing room outside and Man on the Moon, and Buonissimo is last. Less than 5/8 to run. Ocean Ride through a 48 2/2 mile. That's a deliberate pace. He leads by a length. Majority Rules is second. Just Plunge is third. Montana Man fourth. Ridden quietly fifth is Man on the Moon. White blinkers in the two-path. The North Remember begins to launch a bid for Chantal. The trailer is Buonissimo as they take closer order. Around the far turn they race. They move to the top of the stretch. Majority Rules at a big number, challenging Ocean Ride for the lead. The North Remembers looks for some place to go. Montana Man's got him boxed in. Dropping back Just Plunge, then Man on the Moon. Still many chances here as they straighten for the drive. 3/4, 1:13-2. Over the top, Montana Man trying to challenge for control. The North Remembers trying to find room that's just not there. 1/8 of a mile to go. Montana Man surges to the lead now. From the outside, Man on the Moon takes aim late. Man on the Moon is surging at Montana Man. Montana Man needs the wire, and he'll find it. Montana Man is in front. Man on the Moon was second. Majority Rules third. Tough luck for the North Remembers. He had to settle for fourth. Then Buonissimo, 1:45-3. And runners away. She Doesn't Know was slow to go. Future Flay was quick off the blocks. Bella Sophie and race favorite Yaguita Queen going to go through on the inside of her, though. They're now up to challenge for control. Sade First comes away racing in fourth. From between horses, Water Wizards a close-up fifth. Kizzy is sixth. Fast Life is seventh. Eighth on the outside to Exaggerated Moment. She's Sky High is ninth. And 10th and last after a subpar beginning, She Doesn't Know. 23-2 for a very reasonable opening quarter. Bella Sophie leads by a neck. Future Flay draws up alongside in second. Sade Purse now third. Yaguita Queen is at the rail fourth, followed fifth by Water Wizard. Kizzy is 3 wide as they round the far turn. 5/16 from home. Future Flay let out a notch to take a narrow lead. Sade Purse on the outside is now second toward the rail, and Bella Sophie third. Yaguita Queen is fourth, still in range as Sheaf under Camacho, wheeling wide for the drive. Then Water Wizard and Fast Life as they straighten for the drive. Future Flay tries to turn away Sade Purse on the outside. These two brush with 1/8 of a mile to go. Future Flay digging in. Sade Purse not by. Future Flay is still in front, and she'll win it. It's Future Flay at 12-1 under Angel Arroyo by a length in the end. Sade Purse was second, and third was Yaguita Queen, 1:12-4.
Well, that's how the 10-race program shaped out on this Saturday. We're back tomorrow on Sunday with a 9-race card, a first post of 12:50 p.m. And if you're going to start handicapping the races and you want to get some early insight and start digging into your form, don't forget we offer free Equibase Premium PPs on xbtv.com. You can find it at the top of the page. They're free and easy to download. Good luck.